In America today, we have a lot of people in prison, right? Everybody knows somebody's in prison. And yet we have the most amount of crime of any country of our size. So back in the 1200s, we had this view of criminality as also being sin, right? When you commit a sin against you commit a crime and against the criminal law, you murder, you steal, you're also committing a crime against God, right? The natural law, you're committing sin. But a lot of people started to kind of move away from God and say, well, we don't want to be spiritual anymore. So then they kind of created this thing called a social contract in which, you basically look out for your neighbor, you do the same thing as everybody else, you do good, and if you act out against the social contract, then you get punished. Now, this punishment was a lot less severe than that under the more spiritual ruling of a crime committed sin, where you would have very gruesome punishments against that person for committing a crime. Now, under this social contract, it was a more humane way of dealing with that wrong. Now, if you ask me personally, I think once you start taking God out of punishment and crime, that is that spiritual guidance, right? And law and society, you start to have a more corrupt society because you're like, oh, I'm just committed a crime, no big deal, right? Screw society. Well, that's not very helpful when you're trying to have a safer society and less people in prison.